All right. Let's switch gears a little bit and talk about some developments in the AI x crypto space. So there have been, over the last week or so, a torrent of crypto projects, products, centralized exchanges, data products, all scrambling to integrate some form of AI agent-friendly infrastructure, I guess you could call it. At the heart of this, of course, is the explosion of OpenClaw, the open source agent framework, which now has 250,000 GitHub stars. So, and the so-called X402 payments framework and the modular capability packages, MCPs, on-chain identity systems, all of these are emerging as sort of the agent economy infrastructure. Now, several crypto platforms are rolling out tools that basically make it possible or easier for autonomous agents to interact with the platform. So Binance released a suite of AI agent skills that allow agents to query blockchain data, analyze token security, track market rankings, and execute trades. I think there was a post from CZ that said, let your agents trade while you eat and sleep, something to that effect. OKX added agent integrations through its on-chain OS framework, so agents can manage wallets, initiate payments, and access market data. Crypto.com introduced an agent key API system with safeguards like spending limits and permission controls, so their users can deploy AI trading bots safely. It's not just decentralized players. PancakeSwap on the DEX front launched PancakeSwap AI, which allows agents to swap tokens, manage liquidity, and run yield farming strategies automatically. Uniswap released structured agent skills that, again, let the AI systems interact directly with its core trading functions. Then on the data and analytics front, you have CoinMarketCap launching real-time market data for AI agents. Both Nansen and Dune Analytics introduced interfaces that allow agents to query blockchain data and run analytics autonomously across dozens of blockchains, and it goes on and on. There's even Circle, of course. I think we mentioned this last week. Circle introduced nano-payments, enabling agents to transactions as small as 1/1,000,000th of a dollar for automated microservices between agents. And then there is the so-called Agent Transaction Protocol, ATXP, which was launched with backing from Stripe, Polygon Labs, and a division of Samsung called Samsung Next, and that aims to enable fully automated digital commerce. Then you have wallets like Phantom and BitGet Wallet adding integrations that let agents monitor markets, manage funds, and again, execute trades. You even have some projects going further, like letting agents launch tokens, run apps, or operate businesses autonomously. So basically anyone who can in the crypto space is scrambling to make their platforms sort of agent friendly.
Yeah. You know what this reminds me of, Graham? Do you remember when you could add the word blockchain to your to your company name, and it would like 5x, right? You remember that iced tea company in 2017 that added blockchain,
Long Island blockchain.
Yeah. Well, let me take a step back. I'll do a little mini interview with you, Graham, because you recently got on. You got swept up. We're not swept up. Let's say you're in the
FOMO,
vanguard.
I think would be the word.
You're in the vanguard. No, I'm going to be let's be positive. You're in the vanguard of this. You bought your required Mac Mini, right? Your standard.
I got my Mac Mini just before they all sold out.
Well, just before they all sold out, you got it, and you have your OpenClaw slave up and running. I just want to know, like, what is the Is it all hype? How useful is it? What is your true opinion on this thus far?
Okay, well, huge caveat that I've just barely scratched the surface, but here's what I got cold feet. All right, because my initial plan was to try to have my OpenClaw agent or swarm of agents basically do some mundane tasks that are rather time consuming, such as like download a video that we're going to post on our social channels from Drive, upload it to all the different platforms that we're posting on, get the relevant copy to go with that video, post that. Right now, this is great in theory, right? And I think we will eventually get to this stage. The problem is, right, it's dangerous because you have to do this. You have to give that agent control over like all of our social channels, and there's been many notes of like security breaches. It's unclear.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like the skills that these agents have, there may be like backdoors. So basically, I started playing around with it, tested it, and for that use case at least, I got cold feet and unplugged it and turned on and revoked access. And I'm going to revisit that. I don't know when, but that whatever. I think that's just like perhaps me choosing the wrong use case for what the state of the technology is right now. It's experimental. You shouldn't be using it for that, at least for like a business like Bitcoin.com where it's a kind of high stakes. We don't want somebody
deleting all the content on our feed or making
or posting
crazy
shit or whatever.
Yeah. All that kind of crap.
We don't want that happening. So it's too risky. So anyway, I'm sure there are other use cases that, and so I'm going to keep experimenting and playing around with it. But I just chose that. That was a bad decision as a place to start, I would say.
Okay, but here's what I'm trying to get at though. So you went through this long laundry list of companies: Binance, OKX, Crypto.com, PancakeSwap, Uniswap, CoinMarketCap, Nansen, Dune Analytics. Is this needed? All this AI crap? I mean, obviously you can tell it's a leading question because I use the word crap, but do you think it's actually useful? Is it? Do you think it's helpful in any way?
I think yes. I think
Okay.
that eventually, yeah. If you could trust your agent to be trading, then isn't that awesome? But the question is, will it ever get to that state where you can actually just like, hey, agent, make me money?
Yeah, but
no, but come back to me when I'm rich.
But I talked about this. I had an interview with 3 people in Hong Kong.
No mistakes.
We talked all about AI, and one of the questions was, what happens when everyone has AI and everyone has AI traders, and everyone says to the AI trader, "Make me money," in a kind of in a zero-sum game of trading, right? What happens?
Yeah, exactly.
Then, right?
Yeah, it's like the current algorithmic trading, but times 100, right? So right now, you see like pretty extreme volatility in markets because the algo that everyone like trips and it's like, oh, this means sell, and everyone's on the same algo, so everyone sells.
Yeah,
and that's just amplified by this. But so it'll just be just like it is now. I think there will be, just like there are traders. Some traders are better than others. Some agents will be better than others. The ones with the right data, I guess, and the right strategy. And so it's just still going to. I don't think it's going to be any different in the end.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, again, I use AI every day. I don't use it as much as you and some others in the company, and I'm finally going to start using Claude Code and all that kind of glorious stuff. probably this week, I guess. But just in my personal experience thus far, because I also got scared and cold feet about about 3 weeks ago. There was that super viral article saying like AI is here and it's completely going to change everything, and for the first time ever, it can make a project from 100% if you just say make me an app, and it makes the app perfectly. And then there
one shot, no mistakes.
The one shot. Yeah, and then there was the the next week was Citrini's article, which went even more viral. Right, it's like 25 million views the last time I checked, and it was basically like AI is going to make everything better, and then everyone's going to lose money because AI is awesome, and you're going to die and be a slave. And that scared everybody to the point where you had government officials and Fed governors cite the Citrini article, right? Like that's crazy. So then I'm doing it, and it still can't write very well, right? Like I read a newsletter, I tried to incorporate it in that, and it's dog crap. Anyway, I just feel like maybe all this AI stuff is still a bit of like window dressing at this point. I do think it'll get there someday, but just hearing all these companies tack on AI feels more like adding blockchain to their name than actually adding any real utility.